Hi, my name is Wayne Botha. In this video you will learn best practices for leading customer-focused IT upgrade projects. Let's get into it. Let's set the stage here. Generally, customers do not care about IT infrastructure until it breaks. I've led hundreds of IT upgrade projects over the years, so I'll take you behind the curtains, show you what a typical project has to deal with and how I've overcome those challenges, which can then hopefully help you to lead your own projects to success. So what goes on behind the curtains on an IT upgrade project? One very common scenario is upgrading Oracle versions. And this is an example that represents many IT projects. For example, an Oracle version of xx.xx.x. For some reason, Oracle always has multiple versions and subversions. But say, for example, that an Oracle version is at end of life and it's going out of support. Well, with Oracle, when they go out of support, you can no longer get the latest security patches, which is then a risk to your business because you could be exposed to a data breach. So when an Oracle version goes out of support, it needs to be upgraded to the current version. Now, the problem that many customers have is that they do not want any downtime during that upgrade. Customers want a smooth transition without any disruption. That's how you make happy customers, is by getting a smooth upgrade. And so here are some common problems with IT infrastructure upgrades. You've got this spider web of applications. So for example, you might have a database, you've got multiple applications accessing that database, and then sometimes you've got an application accessing the database through a service. When you upgrade the database, you've got this broad impact to applications and services. In addition, most IT applications have got multiple environments, from a development environment through to a testing environment, a staging environment, and then a production environment. And all of these various applications and services create an enormous spider web of interactions that need to be considered when you upgrade the database. So I'll take you through a real-life example of a project that I led for a client, and hopefully that will help you in your upgrade projects. So let me share with you a true life example. I led a project to upgrade over 800 Oracle databases. There was no inventory of the databases or the number of applications impacted. And the way that I got around it was by using certain techniques that I hope you can use as well. So first of all, I met with the previous project manager who'd done the upgrade previously, and we laid out a plan to upgrade to the new version of Oracle. And as we got into laying out that plan, we realized that it was too much scope for one project. A 9-month project of 800 databases with all the dependencies proved to be far too complex. And so I pivoted and started to judiciously use agile principles. So I started with a few small databases, and then we grew it from there. And the exact process I followed was that I met with the DBAs to identify a few databases that would be low impact in testing environments. I met with the application owners for those databases and got their approval that we could upgrade those databases to start with, as we worked out a process for larger databases. And then I helped the teams to lay out a very detailed upgrade process, which included provisioning the new server, backing up the data, migrating data over to the new server, and then doing a checkout. And then we did that for a few databases, which spanned a couple of weeks. And once we got the routine nailed down, I was able to give the team permission to go ahead and schedule a lot more databases much faster. And so by using certain agile principles of having an empowered team, daily stand-ups, we were able to achieve results in record time. And we got happy customers all along, because the customers were bought into the fact that we were doing this incrementally and not having a big bang approach to the entire database upgrade across the company. Here is a sample upgrade schedule that I've used. This is a very generic schedule because obviously I cannot provide details of real life examples for companies that I've worked with. So we start with a low impact environment like a dev environment, do the upgrade, and then give it time for it to settle in and some shakeout for a week or so. And then do the UAT environment or testing environment, and again let it shake out for a week or so, and then we actually schedule the production upgrade. And so by giving some buffer time between each of the upgrades, you get a chance for users to get comfortable with the upgrade, and for any small defects, like for example issues that would come out during an overnight batch run, would come out during that shakeout period before you schedule the next environment for upgrade. And then you just do the same thing 800 times over. Okay, let's wrap this up. Customers want to be informed of IT upgrade projects. As a customer or an application owner, one of the worst scenarios is when your application goes down and you don't know what happened or how long it's going to be before service can be restored. So customers want to be informed. I have found after doing this for a number of years that I get happy customers through diligent planning, communication, and setting realistic upgrade expectations, including the fact that sometimes an upgrade will have issues and it will need to be resolved. I trust that all of this information will help you to develop plans and to run successful upgrade projects for your IT infrastructure that ultimately results in happy customers.